how would you describe the season that we're going into as this pandemic takes on a different turn?
I see it as a season of healing for some and a season of what I would call insurmountable opportunity for the ministry, both and.
Yeah.
And the art form for all of us in our personal lives too is not to get too stuck, but to lament and heal, but also to move forward to the future with determination and with optimism, and knowing that God's got good things in our future for all of us, whatever that road might be. And it's not to say every road is easy, because it's going to have twists and turns and bumps. We all have those. But I really see it as a season of tremendous opportunity, and I like to think that as an organization, and probably individually for a lot of our leaders too, that if we can stay with the disciplines and act appropriately, we're poised to do some great things at a time when others may be just trying to take their time in the healing process. Mm-hmm. I want it for us to be a both and. Are there opportunities for acquisition? Are there opportunities in the workforce that we couldn't have imagined? Rural to metro, more involvement with employee housing, more ways to combine jobs and be creative about creating more full-time opportunities. That's a hard thing. More ways to change our brand by how we integrate more stuff, whether it's value-based contracting, and rethink what we're doing and how we have life enrichment people to get to people first, or recognizing that one of the largest areas of growth is for low middle income, older adults, not low income. That's actually the slowest growing portion societally, and not high income, although that's growing some too. So here's a Kairos moment in time when we may have an opportunity to do acquisitions or change our portfolio of services. And do we have the discipline to do that? Do we have the discipline to shed value streams that may be out of vogue, to narrow and focus energy and to improve quality while we're doing it, to retool our management systems, to think differently about our regionalization and our infrastructure, to maybe think differently about the geography or how we take assets or resources that we have and make them more available for external. So for example, our healthcare reform, we might be able, well, it's probably 80% under our own roofs today, we might be able to extend that to help a number of other providers. So we're going to have to think very differently out of the box to do it. Our senior housing partner group, which has been very successful at building stuff, I'd like to see us double that thing in size and have it be a lot more externally facing to help other nonprofits who at this Kairos moment are going to be able to do some stuff too. And of course, the purpose of all of it is to help general society and fulfill mission at the same time. So it's a combination of focusing on the future, strategic planning, being willing to make moves, and trying to be aggressive in terms of how we move forward.
Good days are ahead.
Do something.
Yes, lots. There's lots. You've got lots of plans. I can hear that, and that's exciting to see that bright lining on the horizon as we go forward. We're hoping to have lots more people join the PHS team.
Yeah.
So tell me, as we go into this new season, what are some exciting things on the horizon for somebody who's interested and considering joining Presbyterian Homes?
Yeah.
What might they find in the coming days?
Well, I would go back to one of the reasons I'm here, and I think a lot of our employees are in this camp, in that we have an opportunity here to live the purpose, to live out our Christian faith in real practical ways, and to be at the A game of our professional choice, whatever it is. And it's challenging to have that combination too many ways. We offer that to people, and for people that are motivated in that space, I think that we are a really unique and special value proposition. Second, we are in a very high growth area. And that growth and that opportunity is generally will at least double over the next, depending on the value stream, 20 years, 15 years. Some that growth will show up a little sooner than others. But no matter how you cut it, we are in a position where there's going to be many job opportunities, many career ladders, many ways to apply skills and thinking outside of the box, from insurance to direct care to administrative roles to any kind of discipline you can imagine in IT, in the work communication, in social media, in sales and marketing, and clinical, and finance, capital markets, project development work, education and teaching. We'll be doing a lot more partnerships in a lot of different areas, and that'll give us a chance to connect people differently there as well. And I think job security is an interesting one. I mean, during the pandemic, we found out that there's a numbers of sectors where overnight just people were out of work and they didn't see it coming. And you can never say never, but I really like the odds in our field that job security is a big deal. And we've got it because people need us. And I think another factor that, depending on how people are wired, for me it's important, aging is one of the most important societal impacts. Jeremy Siegel, who's a professor at Wharton School at Penn, has a quote that the aging of the population is the most significant factor impacting the industrialized or economically advanced world, and will be for the next 25, 30 years. So we're in a unique position to impact, basically help how all the economies of the world work too. And so that, if you think macroeconomics, that's kind of unique, where you get that kind of impact potential too. So I'm really bullish on our field, and I'm really bullish on it for people who like to relate to people, spend time to people, and who have a career path that they like and want to grow in that career path. It's a great blended combination thing. So
Yes.
so sign on.
Yes.